Welcome to the channel.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Dave.
And this is Edging with Friends.
Oh man, dude, this is
turned out to be a little sweet little setup.
Yeah, this is kind of like the the welfare kind of podcast we have going on here, dude.
We're budget.
If you know this, we do show pictures online of like what we have going on because the DVDs are really holding us together here.
Oh, that is the jankiest fucking camera stand I've ever seen.
All we need is the dude to come by and just knock that shit over, and that's gonna be a wrap. So, Brian, why are we doing this shit? We're like almost 40, dude. Like, it's like we missed the podcast thing, but I think time now is like, I think this is it.
Yeah, I guess anytime there's no better time to start.
It's like, why the light go off?
Looking at technical issues.
Yeah, this is gonna be the story for us. I think this is gonna be fun for us because one we just get to screw around.
Yeah,
there's a lot of shit that we do like back and forth. There's never cameras on us. Like, no, we're just gonna get on here. Now we get to bring other people on here too.
Yeah,
that's why we have our casting chair over there.
Yeah. Eventually we get some guests.
Yeah,
I think that'd be good. We'll hear their life stories and see what they've experienced. Maybe learn something new.
Yeah, because I mean, all of us have some crazy stories, and no one ever gets to hear about it.
Yeah.
And why not be edging with your friends and talking about all the shit you went through?
We're always close to coming. But
never quite seal the deal. So, Brian, what's up with you? What brings you on here? What is your thought process?
I don't know. It's good to be creative. I like always wanted to do entertainment too, so it's kind of like maybe like the first step through the door, kind of, even though it's self-produced. So there's a lot of setup and trial and error to get things figured out and going.
That was the last 2 hours here.
Yeah.
We spent 2 hours just trying to unfuck what we just started. But a lot of obstacles. No, but this is your expertise, like that on the back end. Like you're like the Jamie to fucking Joe Rogan here. Like you were the mastermind behind that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, shit. If we get a guest, I might be running production, depending on how things evolve in the setup.
Yeah. So what are some of the ways that we're gonna have guests come on here? We're gonna have them. You're gonna produce one. We're gonna have what other options do we have? We were talking about earlier.
Well, I was thinking of getting my buddy James over, and then you two can have like a in-depth conversation about some Star Wars stuff.
About Star Wars, I love talking about Star Wars.
So that'd be cool, and then I'm sure if you got any friends that had any life experiences.
We got a lot of conspiracy friends. A couple of them are about one's a pilot, and I want to talk about the flat Earth stuff.
Who's that?
Derek.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be a good one.
He'll come on?
Oh yeah, dude. He doesn't know it yet, but he'll come on because he's coming. He's always edging. He's told me.
Oh.
Last Super Bowl, he was edging too.
He was edging.
Yeah. But we also, we're talking about like even if we can't get somebody physically here, we're even having them like with Discord, call. Right? I get them on there, pop them in like a virtual call.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be good too. Like as time goes on, we'll evolve this setup a little bit and try some new things. I think especially it might be tough getting people here at on a schedule in person, but that's just a good alternative.
Once we have it all just kind of like set up the way we want, then it'll be easier because right now we tried this and tried that.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool. Like I don't mind.
We can make it work.
Yeah, doing the hosting. We'll bring people on. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good for bringing people on here that have life experiences that they can't like. You watch all these podcasts and these people you never even heard of, but then you read about them, you're like, holy crap, these guys are cool, or this guy did this thing, or she did this.
Yeah.
We need something for like the little people. That's us. The day-to-day.
Regulars.
Yeah, the regulars, the average Joes here.
Yeah.
But I think having a voice for everyone, like the everyday folk. No one ever talks about the everyday. Everyone you see online is like super successful and have these crazy stories. Like, where's the people that go to work every day and think about doing shit or.
Let's say you'll probably get some more interesting stories out of blue collar people than you would some more professional business.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, it's like when you drive home, like what is your routine? Like something simple like that, and it's like, well, I listen to music or I sit in my car. Like I had a buddy of mine, right? He's like, I sit in my car for 15 minutes because I don't want to go in the house yet, because that's their time.
That's
You know, why is
problem.
that your time? That's their decompression time. We play
Is
video
he avoiding
games.
a woman?
Is he? He might, you know.
Yeah.
I'd be talking about myself, you know. Not now. A little couple years back. We'll get into that later. The weather's cold up here, so that's always fun.
No, it's depressing.
Yeah. What was yesterday? What, like 60 degrees?
Oh yeah, well, it's getting better.
And now
Yeah,
it's like
getting
10,
better.
so I'm sure we'll all be sick.
It's getting better.
You comfortable? And you want something to drink? Where's the C4, dude? Did you
I
start
finished
feeling
it.
that yet?
No.
You don't feel the
Feels like I
effect?
haven't drank anything.
You might want to start that.
Get some alcohol.
Ooh, dude, we had the Monster energy drinks too. Those are always.
Oh, yeah, that might be a good one.
Crack one of those open.
Yeah, so
dude, you have to fart, don't you?
not yet.
Oh,
no, I haven't even eaten it today.
You haven't eaten yet?
No.
I had a bowl of cereal.
Dude, I ate so much fucking. Well, nah, I don't know. Well, because I didn't like eat all day, and then when I got home from the gym, I had not home from the gym because I had grocery shopping to do. So I picked up some groceries. Then I had like 2 little chicken egg rolls. Ooh. Ate that as like a little appetizer, and then I put in a little frozen thin crust pizza with some extra pepperoni on it. Ate the whole thing.
That's
and
good.
And then I don't know, an hour or two after that, I had I just got the bag of those salsa sun chips.
The ones that came up for Super Bowl?
The red bag?
Oh, not the one for Super Bowl, because he had like a bunch of those bags here.
Probably didn't get, but so I had pretty much the whole bag last night too. Dude, I haven't eaten like this in fucking over a month, so I had that. Then I had the fuck else did I eat?
Speaking of food doing crazy, tell me about last weekend. You said you went out and had some drinks. The mystery drinks? Weren't you? We went to some bar. Remember you texted me Sunday morning? Or no, you texted me like during the week, like 3 days later. Like, oh, I was at the bar with this individual here.
Oh yeah. I went to a Goth night in New Haven.
The Goth night.
Goth night in New Haven. Dude.
Wow.
And then I just asked for like a Jack and Coke. And
you get jacked off and got some Coke?
No, neither.
Fuck.
Neither.
Tell me about the night.
But
who is this individual?
The drinks were strong as fuck.
Yeah.
I just got a Jack and Coke, and then like I was like, give me like an hour, because like immediately like I did not fit into this place. Like if you can like, like a white dot on like a black canvas. Oh. That's how like I stuck out.
What'd you wear?
All black. Because that was part of like. That's how they wanted everybody to dress. Yeah. So I just wore a black t-shirt and black jeans. But it's just, I don't know. They could like literally smell it on me that I was like a normie or something like that. But that was so it took me like an hour to be like, okay, like I'm not really gonna like dance yet or anything.
What was the music like?
I want to say like industrial, like goth punky at the beginning, and then I was just like, I want something like, if you want me to like move and dance, like I want something like hard, like some like blood rave,
like dubstep, like some
that's what I was hoping
blade
for.
Music shit.
Yeah, so like it took like over an hour for like the music to start getting good, but it wound up being okay. It definitely was like not my crowd of people, but
was she a goth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty
cool.
The chick
I went with, she is. So like she fit in, but as far as like
what made you not fit in? It's like were you just knowing that you didn't belong there? Or like, because describe a goth person, like all in black, like all black night. Everyone's all tatted up and stuff, and piercings everywhere.
But like probably the piercings, probably makeup or face paint.
Oh, they have a face paint.
Well, people putting on like eyeshadow or whatever the fuck.
All craziness.
Yeah, or the lipstick, or
drawing some like cat eyes on there.
But I'm not
eyes.
wearing fishnets or a fucking trench coat.
Wasn't that part of it? Why didn't you wear a trench coat? The fishnets.
I don't own a fucking trench coat. The fishnets I had on under the jeans.
So it was the after party.
Yeah.
I think trench coats got a bad name after some events in life. You know, trench coats.
No, yeah. But you know, so then I was just like, after an hour, I was like, let me get one more drink. I'll get one more drink.
She drove, you drove?
I drove.
Okay.
And second drink was just as strong as the first drink, yo. And
is it a Gotham? Or what do they call it now? What club was that? Remember Gotham in New Haven? Or bar?
It's a bar called Cafe 9. It's a small little bar off of fucking State Street or some shit. I can't remember. I guess like that event, I think it's called like Sanctuary or something, just kind of like rotates in between like bars all over the state.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah, I mean, I was like, just to experience it anyways, it was just, I was just like, I'll go just for the experience, if anything. But like, I don't know, just walking up, like people like, he's not part of this crowd. Like
a day walker going in there, just look at you like,
nah,
you don't belong.
I don't know. There was something, dude. And they knew I didn't belong there. I knew that I didn't belong there, but
it was me. No one bothered you, right?
No. Honestly, everybody was like real cool. And then even towards like the end of the night, after I had like a third drink.
Okay.
So yeah. You know, I was like trying to get some water. I asked the bartender. I was like, "Can I get a glass of water?" Gives me water, and I'm like, I take a sip out of it. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And it was like spicy. That's what I said. I was like, "Why is this fucking water taste fucking spicy, dude?" And
was it water?
It must have been. No, it wasn't. I think it was
probably
seltzer. But I asked him for water. I was like, "Can I get some ice water?"
Remember working at Blue, because he had water, and you can get like soda
right out
water
of the tap. But, so he must have gave me that. So I took a sip, and I was like, well, I don't know what the fuck this is, and I just left it on the bar. And then
might make you fart too.
And then I went over, and my friend's like, "Oh, here's there was like a jug on some table next to where they were, taking admission or
MDMA
door. That would have been cool." But yeah. So then some random chick. She's like, "You want some water?" And I was like, "Yeah." Sure, yeah, some skinny, tatted up, fucking, like I said, she had all the goth makeup on and everything, and she was real nice. She introduced herself to me, and then I was like, who the hell is this like random chick that just like gets me water and introduces herself to me?
She's like a bartender, or she worked the bottle?
She wound up being the DJ, one of the DJs that night.
That's sick,
she was like, "Thanks for dancing," and I was like, "How the fuck do you know I was dancing?"
Well, again, you said you stuck out of this.
Yeah. So I was like, if the DJ sees me dancing, obviously, like that's another person that realized like you're not normally here, or But so I found that, I was like, who the fuck is this? And then because the dude I work with goes to all those goth nights. I wound up seeing him there too.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Did you get her IG and stuff for DJing?
Well, yeah. So her name is DJ Omega Talic.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. So no, she did. She did.
Have to give her a shout out.
But it took a while, like until she got on for the music to get good, and that's when I realized like I did see like a chick fucking DJing. I just didn't. I didn't know it was the one that introduced herself to me. I was just like, so I was like, the next day I was like, who the hell was that? And then I went to work and I was like, who's this DJ? Who's this DJ? And this dude told me this is her name. And I was like, is that DJ's name this name? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. She introduced herself to me.
That's cool.
So yeah. No, everybody was chill. It wasn't. There was no sense of fucking trouble. You know what I mean? It was just like,
even though you're foreign
people
to it.
Yeah, people just mind their own business. They're all just, they're having a good time.
See, this is what I want to do. My personal goal for this channel is like this: is hearing a story, you're out of your comfort zone. Just hearing stories, man. Because sometimes who knows? Maybe our people's paths cross, and we never know.
Yeah, but I don't know. Just drinking in general like that, dude, just fucked me up for days, dude.
I swear, you texted me like 3 days after we talked.
Yeah, I was fucked up. I mean, it took me like all weekend, to recover. Just drinking. Well, one day was just no food, didn't drink any water, crazy migraine, dealing with nausea. And then the next day is, then I was like a little bit better, trying to rehydrate with electrolytes and just water. And it's just like, dude, I'm too old for this shit.
I think,
what it feels like. Getting wasted is like, I since I never do it, it's like you do it like once every fucking 8 months, if that.
And it just lingers for a while.
And then it just fucks me up for days.
I've cut back so much, dude.
Yeah, so I can't.
I have like a glass on a weekend, dude, a glass of bourbon, and then I play hockey, and I'm like, am I sucking because I had that one glass?
It before hockey?
No, like night before. I should have it before.
Well,
see, some
guys.
I
don't think either is a good idea.
Some guys throw them back
post hockey. I wouldn't drink before the day before hockey. Though.
Some of the best guys on our team will like have one or two and then go play. And maybe it slows them down, but I feel like I need to go up higher. So I take pre-workout.
See, I'd rather go more the caffeine route.
Right? Just get kind of tweaked out.
Yeah. I like caffeine.
I don't know if it's the caffeine I like so much is I like the upper part of it. Like I like being alert. But the caffeine helps with that. No, that's cool. That's a good.
But yeah. No, I mean, it was something. Now it's like, I went once, and then now my friend's already like asking me, hey, you want to go and fucking like.
That's a good ass time. I'd go hang out there one night.
Yeah, but it's just drinking. It's just go have one drink. That doesn't happen, dude. If I drink, like I continue to drink, like.
Yeah, boy, it's like, what the hell?
And then being fucking 45 minutes from the house, you got to plan out your whole fucking night. I got to stop drinking here, start drinking water, and it's probably still not enough time to sober up before you got to fucking drive home.
Yeah.
It's just, that's the part that it's like drinking and then being sober enough to drive home. After.
I think that everyone that is going to watch this or going to be on this is the one thing they can test to is drinking and then fucking driving, dude. Remember working in the club? We would drink, get smashed at the club, and then drive home. Yeah. I remember one night, dude.
No, it's insane.
It's
psycho to fucking think about.
We were at my parents. I had the Black Caddy.
Yeah.
We were going. You stayed at my house. I don't remember even driving home that night. We went to Blue.
Yeah.
I don't know which night it was.
I stayed at your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you stayed in my room. I had the small room, my sister's old room.
Yeah, I was fucking drunk as shit.
Yeah. But they bounced back the next day and we were fine. You do that now.
Maybe. No.
You gotta hate the week off of work.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know how the fuck we used to drink like that.
It's crazy. You don't realize it until like you're in it and you hear stories like, I had one drink and like I was shot the next day.
But we were probably also doing it like every week.
Yeah.
At least once a week versus like once every 8 months, 6 to 8 months, 8 months for me at least. Like, because I don't know, I don't really have a reason to go out. That's why I was just like, all right, I'll try this. Let's see.
Well, yeah, that made sense. When in Rome, something new.
Whatever. I like pasty women with tattoos. I'm okay with that. So I was like, okay, I'll go.
That seems like a win.
But yeah, it was fine. It's just will I keep doing it? Probably not.
It's like I will.
Maybe once or twice, but
you did it once, so
I did it.
Got the experience. You lived it.
Yeah,
it's all about experiences on this show here.
Yeah, maybe and then I found out too. It's in Newington. There's I probably shouldn't say that, but the Angry Chair.
I've heard that.
It's like a hair salon.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know if they do it like every week or something. They have like a goth night there, so it's called like
is that far at the Rob?
Hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they have like it's that, but it's BYOB. So that's kind of cool, and at least that's fucking somewhat close.
Controllable or close, yeah.
Closer to home base, but I don't know. It all depends. Like I said, it's a certain scene, but definitely some women were like noticing me because A, I'm not a regular, and that I just am not like a goth in a goth night.
Do you think that worked for you?
So there was like 5 or 6 that were eyeing me.
Yeah? Like I knew like get the fuck out of here, or who's this dude?
Like who's this guy?
All right.
Yeah.
So
that was like the only cool part. You'd probably actually be all right with it. You know what I mean? Like you'd probably actually have like a pretty decent time just to like I said, just to try it out, like, you know, for research purposes. Like,
entertainment.
Just, you know, like, let me just like dive into what these people are about, kind of deal. And that was like a first person, you know, like view on it versus like interviewing somebody. I like went there and was just like, let me see how all these people act and shit like that.
See, I feel like I miss the rave scene of our generation. So hearing that goth is almost like it's kind of trying to come back. It could have been better,
honestly. Like, but it's a small club, and you know, I'm sure with certain different DJs, you know, I'd probably like something a little heavier. But
I would.
It took a while to get there. It just wasn't as dark as I wanted to hear the music. I was thinking like, you know, some like heavy, dark, like electronic, like I think Dark Wave or Witch House, if you ever heard of that too, which is like house but more like gothic kind of deal.
It's I'm sure that music is out there, but it's just you have to like dig through
know
layers.
To look for it. Like too, you're not just gonna stumble unless you're like searching for like goth music or whatever.
And even then, it may just give you mainstream goth music, which is not what they're gonna play.
Whatever that is.
Yeah. So who the hell knows? Taylor Swift will pop up. Be like, wrong goth. Rock. I know Taylor Swift is, you know, Taylor Swift, but you know, you're saying that she's could be the that witch. What's her name?
Who?
Taylor Swift. What was the witch that they compared her to?
Agatha?
Oh, in real life. So is Alex Crowley's wife?
Oh,
or something like that. The Satanist.
Yeah, that blonde chick. Yeah.
We need to get her on here and talk about that scene, the goth scene. I'm sure they have great music and probably orgies.
Speaking of orgy, they played Blue Monday.
Did they?
Yeah, it was closer towards the end of the night, so I was like, fine, like, thank you. And then there was like...
They played the original Blue Monday, or did they play like a...
Orgy Blue Monday, not the original.
They made like a hard version?
So, yeah. So I learned that like there was like a Blue Monday by some other band, and then Orgy did their version of Blue Monday, which introduced me to the song. And then they also had, they also had like Rammstein come on too. So I was like, okay. I was like, finally, but it was like fucking 12:30 at that point. Like, you know, the club was winding down and almost half the crowd probably already left. But
what time did it end? 12:30?
It ends at like 1. Damn.
Remember it used to be like 2:00 in the morning they closed? Yeah, they started closing up.
Yeah, and then go to a diner after too.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. All those diners closed.
Yeah, what was the one in West Hartford? Gold Rock's still there, isn't it? Or they're gone?
No. It's gone. It's an IHOP.
And it probably not open 24 hours like Gold Rock was.
I don't think so.
New Britain Diner was a shit too.
I think they started. I don't know if Denny's on the Silas Dean fucking.
Oh, that place gets ratchet, dude.
Oh.
We were going after Blue a couple times. I don't know if you were there, but
Denny's.
Yeah, because when a couple bartenders used to work there, bar back, so we'd go there afterwards, and most of the time I just drove home, either drunk or just. Yeah, pretty much. Cause that was...
It's incredibly stupid.
Working in a club, dude, at 20 years old, and then bring you in there, dude.
I remember walking in the club, underage. Underage. The club's closed right now, so nobody's getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Got shut down. You'd bring me to work with you, and then I'd just have to tip the bartender, and he'd serve me drinks all night.
Yeah.
Fucking go there on a Friday, Jamaican night.
Dude, remember you got the picture of Hell Rel?
I wish I had all that shit. I wish I had that.
It was a Sunday night, right?
And he came. Hell Rel, yeah.
You went a little DJ booth or in a little booth in the back.
Yeah, he was cool. I wish I had that fucking picture.
Yeah, I remember who he was. I knew the group. I knew that they were part of Dipset, right? Hell Rel.
Yeah, he was part of Dipset. Yeah.
I was like, I'm not sure who he is. He's like, I know he is. Like, he's here. Come down. Go meet him.
I used to listen to Hell Rel. The time Lloyd Banks was there.
Yeah.
Yep, I accidentally slapped his shoulder a little too hard, yo.
Did you?
Dude, I was so fucking drunk, and I went to be like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Except fucking, he was in like a wife beater, and he was like fucking all sweaty and shit, and I slapped him by accident, dude. And I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get fucking slapped myself,
Is that when he ran by?
He went through the crowd as he was leaving after his performance.
I remember that night.
Yeah, and I was up high on some like stoop or something, and I was like, "Yo, Banks!" Slapped him right on his shoulder. I was like, "What a dick!"
Who was on stage that one time? He had the Henny bottle. Styles P. Styles P was on stage that day. I think that might have been the same night or different night. But he was on the mic, and dude, he was just saying some crazy shit. He wasn't even like rapping. He was just like talking shit to everybody. Huh. It was great. I thought it was fantastic, dude.
I don't think I was there for that.
Man, I met so many celebrities or rappers from that place.
I remember, you remember that dude Hurricane Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was. You met him? He was there too.
He was not the same night, a different night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember being close to the stage, like from me to fucking that camera.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We were just like right there in the front of the dance floor.
I remember when the Shop Boys came. So it was like 7 o'clock.
What was their
Part like a rock star.
Okay.
And I was setting up, and these two dudes, tall dudes, are just hanging out. And I was like, "Hey, you guys are we're not open yet." And he goes, "Oh yeah, we're the Shop Boys." And I was like, "Oh, have a seat. Want a drink?"
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
I don't even know who. That band name sounds familiar. I just don't know what the hell they look like.
They had one song.
I don't even know if I ever fucking seen them. I remember the song actually. Yeah. But
this is two regular dudes just hanging out, and I was like, "What the hell are these guys doing? It's 7 o'clock at night. We're not even open till like 10 or 9 o'clock."
Were they fucking starting drinks that early?
They were kind of just walking around. I didn't even know who even let them in.
Hey, damn, 7 o'clock. Their performance probably not until 11.
Yeah, probably 11, 12.
Jesus.
Because that used to open until like 2 o'clock. Because Craig G used to do the DJing for them. Or Craig G did DJing for everybody.
Yeah.
Anybody famous, or like who was the guy who did not Who Kid? So Who Kid was G-Unit's, like their road DJ, but then there was another guy that worked for them, but he would do some of the smaller stuff. But I remember I meeting Who Kid. That was cool. He actually came there, and he had CDs in a binder, and he was looking to stuff. At this point, everybody was swapping to MP3s. Yeah. So
still old school.
And he comes out, and he had these. Yeah. But then who was the other guy that had? He had the records. He had the record set up, but it was through what was the Serato, right?
Yeah.
And he had the records going, but it was all MP3s, and that was sick, dude. That was a cool times watching everything going from hard to like digital.
Yeah.
That was sick, dude.
Yep. DJing was evolving at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, actually, I found out too at the first DJ that was at that Goth night was still spinning with fucking CDs.
Really?
Still using CDs. I'm like, dude, that would make me nervous. That if any of these, what the fuck was that?
That's the little air freshener that's empty.
Oh, like any just like if there's any scratch on your CD and you're in the middle of a set, and it just like skips, like, dude, that shit's embarrassing.
We didn't even worry about that DJing back then. We had all those problems, and we just because
I don't know if we had problems with CDs skipping when you were spinning with you had the Denons.
Yeah, Denons. Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had a problem like with like.
When you're at the bar, when you're DJing that bar, Lido's, right?
Yeah.
What'd you have? Did you have
MP3s?
CDs? MP3s?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think the last time I used discs was it one of the
Lottie's birthday party?
I would say was that one of
the
Lottie's
Halloween
parties I did every year?
Yeah.
Oh, those are fun.
I found some pictures of you spinning that.
Did you?
That night, yeah.
Oh, we gotta put them up on this, dude.
I'll have to.
I had one. Were you there for the bike party? We were down in like Bridgeport.
Yeah, I was there.
Dude, they had me DJing. I did not even fit in, dude. I had a white collared shirt, dude. Everyone's got.
They're all wearing their leathers.
Leathers, dude. Yeah. It's all street bikes, dude. I'm like looking around. It's like you at the Goth night. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
But like I said, everyone loved the music. I knew what to play. You just knew at that time.
What they ask for though? They didn't ask for like a certain genre?
No.
But they knew how you were as a DJ anyways, though. Yeah. So
remember the bike party at Blue? Because then we had the Rough Riders from New York. We had the bike club. I don't remember the bike club that I was even somewhat a part of, but there was a bunch of chapters.
Oh shit! I know the colors, and it was like a smoky blue leathers.
So remember Lonnie, the DJ? He did the Saturday night, so he opened for like until I got going, and then he let me go for because I was kind of hosting the party.
Blue?
Yeah, the whole place was closed. It was all street bikes all the way down. It was promoted.
I'm thinking of a different venue. I remember the one in Bridgeport.
Yeah,
I don't remember the one in
at Blue. That was dude.
So you were hosting a bike show?
Yeah. So all these bike clubs, all these Jap bike clubs, they had. Each place had it was like fundraisers, right? So they had clubs all around. So this was a huge one. We had all New York, Jersey coming up.
The chapters for the one club?
Yeah, for all of them. Then so it was ours, and then you had the Rough Riders were huge, so and they're like the legit from New York, and then you had chapters in Connecticut, New Jersey. So I remember I used to listen to Craig G's when Craig G was at the height of the night. He had this playlist. Or these certain songs, and it was all down south songs, like Bia and like
Lil
like
Jon
Nuck if you buck, like all that shit. So I had in my head I had it already queued up. So when I jumped on, you had the doom doom when the Trillville song started. So I had one song going, and I was hitting the drums, and one's like doom doom, and people were just going like this, the energy in that room, and I slammed it, boom, boom, and it was just going, dude. People were just going insane. And people started pushing, dude. He started fighting. I'm like, dude, let's just keep this shit going. And Lonnie's like, they're starting to fight. And I'm like, no, I got this one. And I swap scratch it to the next one. And they're just going nuts, dude. It finally calmed down, but it got wild, dude.
It sounded like a good party.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I missed that one.
But I played a similar playlist down in Bridgeport. I don't remember much of that.
Me neither.
I was like, I don't even remember how I got my stuff down there. It could have been their stuff. I don't even know.